Okay, hello and welcome. In this video, I want to show you how you can have a virus check of your computer, of your system, without having to boot your Windows system. And why would you do that? That's the question. And in the past, I made some videos regarding scam emails where you were offered, for example, a collaboration for your YouTube channel or whatever, or you get an email and they want you to open an attachment or download some files. In this case here, they wanted to download you to download some files, a media kit or something like that. And if you check the files in the media kit, there was a Trojan in it. And when you download that, well, you get those files here, mp4.scr. SCR is a Windows screensaver, which is basically an executable file. So if you run one of these files in your Windows system, you are most likely to be infected, or not you, but your computer. And I've been asked a lot, what can I do to check my system in that case if I got a virus or a Trojan? And in most of the time, it's not a good idea to depend on your Windows system, which might be infected, and also on your local antivirus program, because viruses and Trojans, malware, they have mechanisms to hide themselves in your operating system from your installed antivirus solutions. So in this video, we will create a thumb drive, a USB drive with Windows ToGo, which we can boot from, then install an antivirus solution, and then scan our system, basically from a clean Windows system, in order to find out if we are infected. Okay, let's get started. Okay, first, what is Windows ToGo? Well, Windows ToGo is a mechanism to install a portable Windows on an USB drive. And in order to create such a USB drive, we need two things. And the first thing is a Windows ISO file, an ISO image of Windows. In our case, we will use Windows 10. You can also use Windows 11. However, Windows 10 is, it has lower system requirements, so it will work on more systems. So what you need to do first is to download the Windows Media Creation tool here, and then in the process of the tool, create an ISO file on your hard disk. Okay, once you have done that, you can download another tool called Rufus. Rufus is a small tool to create a bootable USB drive, which we'll use to put the ISO file of Windows to our USB drive. Okay, I have downloaded both things here already. Here's my Windows ISO file, and here is Rufus. So let's start. Rufus, I will now connect my USB drive to my computer. Okay, I have to use the internal camera of my laptop now because my computer does not have enough USB ports. However, Rufus is now started, and first thing, we need to select the drive here. This is my USB drive. Be sure to select the right drive letter here because, well, the USB stick, all data on it will be erased. Next thing is we select our ISO file like so, and in image option we have to select Windows ToGo. And as for partition scheme, you usually can leave it as GPT. And if you have problems booting or you have an older computer, well, then select MBR, but usually GPT should be fine. And well, now we are good to go. Just hit the start button. Now this version selection screen or window appears where we can select the edition we want to put on the USB drive. That's not really important what kind of version we are using. However, I tend to use Windows 10 Pro or the Pro version. If you use Windows 11, you can also select the Pro version because, well, in the process of the installation, we can use a local user account and don't need a Microsoft account. Not yet. Click OK. And now everything will be checked, and then we are being asked that all data on the USB drive will be deleted, and then the Windows ToGo installation will be done. Okay, now we have to wait a few minutes and then we'll get back. Okay, the USB drive is now created, and I forgot to mention, of course, you need to create the USB drive on a clean computer, not the computer you might suspect that has been infected by malware. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, here we are. I have connected the USB drive to my computer and now I'm powering it on. At the next thing we need to do is to go into the boot menu, and this is different on every computer. So in my case, I have to hit the Enter key while startup. But on other computers, it might be the F12 key, F2, so just look it up. Here, I'm now in the boot menu and I have to now select a temporary startup device. So I hit F12 and this will call up the boot menu. And here we now can select our flash drive to boot from. And in a few seconds, there should be, okay, here it goes. As you can see now, Windows is starting here from my USB drive. Okay, when you first start Windows ToGo, well, you have to go through the same steps as you would do a normal Windows installation. So I won't go into every detail here, just go through all the steps of the process. For example, you can select the keyboard layout here. In my case, it's German, which is here. And you can also connect your computer to a wireless network here, which I recommend to do in order to download the antivirus solution later. Okay, I will now go through all the steps of the Windows installation and then we will continue. Okay, one additional step here, and that's why I choose the Pro version, because we can set up it for personal use here during installation, and we can create an offline account, so we don't need to sign in with our Microsoft account here. That's a big advantage to the home version. We have to select limited experience here, but now we can create a local user. Well, I will do that, and then we will see us on the Windows desktop. Okay, here we go. Now Windows 10 ToGo has been started, and as you can see, it behaves just like a regular Windows system here. And we have here our C drive, which is our USB drive, and our system drive is here, local disk D. And as you can see, it's encrypted with Bitlocker. And that's a big advantage here because, well, you can just encrypt Bitlocker drives as here and scan them too. All you need in this case is have the Bitlocker encryption recovery key at hand. Okay, and as you can see, we can now access all our files here on our hard disk. And this might later come in handy if you want to back up something from your Windows system. Okay, let's close that. And now we have to install an antivirus solution. In my case, I selected Avast free antivirus, but you can download every antivirus solution you like. Okay, so I have downloaded the file. Click here to download the file, and then we will run the installation. So just continue the installation of the antivirus software. Okay, let's install Avast, and now it's being installed, and this should take only a few minutes. Okay, the installation is now complete, so just click continue. Well, install Google Chrome, I don't think so, we don't need that here. And now we can run the first scan. So let's do that in the Explorer. Let's first close that here. And usually this will add something to the context menu of your computer. So right click on the drive you want to scan and scan selected items for viruses. And now we are scanning our system drive for viruses, hopefully in a few seconds. Okay, the scan is now running. Let's click details here. It's quite annoying here with the menu. Okay, let's go to details. Now we should see the scan process here, all the files that are being scanned, and hopefully it won't find anything. Well, and that's how you can scan your system drive with an independent system, a non-infected system, and your antivirus system of choice. Of course, you can always uninstall this virus scanner and also have a second opinion with another antivirus solution. Okay, well, that's it. We are at the end of the video. If you have any questions, just put it in the comments below. Or if you want to read it up, I have a complete blog post about everything I've shown in this video. Click the link below in the video description, and here you get all the links and how to create the USB drive and all the steps we've done in this video. Okay, well, that's it. Goodbye.